This is the dimension he's supposedly in. Where is he? Why am I in a bunker? Weird. He just said he was here. I don't know where, though. Oh.
This is a bit more of an extreme measure. Perhaps what we can do is just try to ease down into things.
I don't want somebody trying to talk me out of this.
What do you think you accomplish with this? His death, sure. Millions of others as well, though.
From what I know about you, you're one to talk.
Reputation precedes me, yes. I did do those
Oh,
things.
it
but
certainly does.
Can you give me one moment? What are you doing here?
I was looking for you.
Does this look like the time right now?
No, but clearly you're not getting anywhere. Fill me in.
Moon wants to destroy his moon, obviously. Moon wants to destroy his sun, obviously. And he has the tools to do so. At his fingertips, blowing up a small nuclear warhead.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Moon. Another version of you.
I gathered that much. What do you want? You work with him?
No. He doesn't.
And frankly, we don't really interact much. I just needed to ask him some questions, and I found out he was here. What'd your son do that is making you want to do this?
You hear my voice? That was all him. He couldn't stand the sound of me. So apparently, the next logical course of action was to jam a pitchfork into my throat.
I think it's much of an excuse, personally, Moon, but we can't exactly talk to madness.
So, he takes a pitchfork to your voice box, and you drop a bomb on a city?
Yeah, pretty much.
What logic is that?
Excuse you?
I'm asking you what kind of logic that is. What'd you do to him to make him do that?
Nothing. I just talked.
It's not
Just
always.
talked or insulted?
Moon, it's not always their fault.
Shut up. Answer me. Talked or insulted?
Maybe on occasion I'd say something a little rude. But, like that's a reason for me to end up like this.
Have you ever thought what it was like from his perspective? Because then, if you did, none of this would have happened.
Oh, I love it.
You seem to act real knowledgeable when you know nothing about me or the life I've led.
No, let me guess. You shared a body, you separated. Even after separating, you couldn't get over the fact that, well, he was the one primarily in control, right? So you just had all this animosity that built up over and over and over and over again. Sometimes you'd take to physical violence. Sometimes it'd just be verbal. No matter what, you always felt like you had to get the edge.
You sound pretty knowledgeable.
Or you. And yeah, my son might not have rammed a pitchfork in my throat, but I've definitely served my penance.
Oh, yeah. And tell me, what position are you in now?
We live together. He has a daughter. I have a niece. We have another brother, a sister, and a cousin that might as well be a brother.
Good for you. You have a happy little family, don't you?
It wasn't always happy. Heck, most of the time it's not. Family doesn't get to squeak by with always being satisfied. Something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna say something in a fit of anger or rage or irritation or even just sadness. And it's gonna hurt the other person. But you have to talk. You can get a voice box fixed.
Not mine.
Unique model. Too unique. It would take thousands of millions of dollars to try and fix.
You're very aware of dimensional individuals. Have you never tried to go to somebody else to try and get it fixed?
That dimension is more advanced than ours. Too futuristic. Dimensional travels to span.
If if I tried to leave. The second I'd come back, I'd be killed.
Why do you want to stay?
Because this is my home as much as it's his.
If you're willing to blow up an entire city to get revenge, or have him get his recompense, do you really consider this place home? I'm assuming the city you want to blow up is the one you, for lack of a better term, grew up in.
He burned the bridge.
Doesn't mean you have to burn everyone else.
I frankly don't want to hear anything from you.
Do you think you... What do you think I am?
Oh, I don't know. Probably the most wanted man in the multiverse.
No, do you think I am, actually? A sun or a moon?
You're neither.
I'm both. I understand this rage you feel. I was you at some point. Wasn't at the same time. It's a strange thing, to be very honest. You want to be angry, be angry. I can take you away from here. Somewhere else, perhaps? Well,
There's a place for moons.
was just going to say.
There's also a place for suns. There's an entire civilization of just moons. Well, the occasional sun. But those ones are, as I've been told, thoroughly vetted. It's a place for moons to get away from what they've done or what they've experienced.
So you're saying there's others like us?
Not exactly.
More so others like you.
There's...
I can't say that I haven't thought what you've thought. I may not have wanted to go this far, but I've definitely wanted to get violent more times than I can count. And it sucks. Every time. It's a miserable experience. And you just can't shake the anger until you do something. But I can tell you, if you do this, it's not gonna make it better. You're just gonna feel the same when it's all done. When it's all said and done, you'll just have blown up an entire city. And probably the people in that Moonhaven, as it's called.
Dumb name.
I didn't pick it. I mean, heck, they apparently don't like me. But the people there are educated. They may not be as educated as you, but I know that one of the leaders there is a pretty in-depth scientist. He might be able to help fix your voice box or make you a brand new one. I don't know. But either way, your son did what he did. And he may regret it, he may not. That's not your place to know. You did what you did. And he did what he did. And you both have to live with that.
What's this place like? This haven?
You know
From what I
about
saw,
that than me.
Kinda just looked like one big metropolitan city. Little bit more toned down in terms of the advanced architecture. Wouldn't be as elaborate as this. But they have jobs. They have recreation. Cafes, stores, homes for everybody. And people you can relate to.
Know where this place is?
I have the coordinates for it.
We can't just drop you there.
That's where you're wrong about that one. I'll explain later.
Alright, never mind then.
I can leave you there.
Are you sure he regrets it?
Hold steady. They're going to have some questions for you, I imagine. A load of questions to ask you. So just be prepared
Just be
mentally
truthful.
for that.
Just be honest.
Here, behind you. Go inside.
Thanks.
They'll meet you.
Seemed like that was going swimmingly for you.
I was going to get there eventually. I'd only just gotten here maybe 2-3 hours ago. Trying
You've
to
been
piece
talking to him for
together-
2 to 3 hours.
Trying to piece together dimension and what's exactly happened is a bit different than just straight approach, but I had to act somewhat quickly. So, I take it you know about the Moonhaven thing?
Yeah, I learned about it more recently.
Charming.
So what, you have permission from them to send
I
candidates?
went around quite a bit. Now, I will not lie to you, they were very put off by me, what with my reputation. I didn't want to just kill moons. Give them a chance at redemption, at least somewhat. So, there, I suppose. Now, what exactly is it that you're doing here? You're not doing what I'm trying to do, and that's penitence. I was wondering when this conversation would happen.
Well, I'm almost certain. I knew he'd popped by because, well, he'd said he'd killed you.
He did, plenty of times. Did you come here hoping I'd have a plan to kill him and involve you in it?
Kill him, get rid of him.
Well, I have something to tell you, Moon. I can't think of anything. Well, correction. I can think of many things to get rid of him, but I can't think of anything that we can do quickly that he wouldn't stop immediately.
And anything that we could do quickly wouldn't be permanent.
It wouldn't be. Sure.
So you've come to the same conclusion I have.
We could throw him to other dimensions as much as we wanted to. That would buy us enough time for maybe a day to a week, depending how lucky he is at finding other portal devices. But, to be quite frank, at that point, why not just blow up the Earth? He is too powerful for us to do anything quickly or long-lasting towards.
Yeah.
I tried for the past couple of weeks to figure out any one-way systems to permanently remove the problem, but that in and of itself was rather difficult. Even with the other moon and sun, I had to buy myself time with distractions, but even then they couldn't read my mind. This one can, and he can appear whenever he wants to.
So again, you're at the same point I'm at.
Yes.
And obviously the Astrals aren't going to be any help.
No, not when they're all killed like that. Well, I mean...
If you're not willing to tell me, I won't ask.
Oh, good. I really doubt they'd be willing to help anyways.
If you hear anything from Titan about what he's doing to Cosmo...
You could try one thing. Because I imagine myself I'm likely going to be dying pretty soon. So, hopefully you'll forget. Maybe you won't be able to read that.
What's this?
I can't tell you. I know you're suffering from a few things right now. I can tell that much based off of what I'm seeing in your systems. Slow, ever so slow deletions.
Don't talk about it.
Well, not like I could help you with it anyways. Try to forget this conversation, or at least that part of it.
I'm gonna go.
No. When the time comes, wait for me to pass. Thank you, Moon. You know, you'd be rather well at this, helping other people out.
Not like I remember it if I did.
But my point still stands.
I get it.
I'll be honest, I found it rather cathartic. It feels nice to be helpful again.